First off, I would like you to check the end of this video so you know the future for this channel. Evil girls, mesmerizing sceneries, and love at first sight. This and more coming up. Hi there guys, I'm the Anti-Norm, and this is Deviant with Potential. Let's check it. Ataro is our first Deviant. He's 22 years old and he's from Singapore. He likes to read about historical events, and particularly the early Middle Ages. I must say, the works that I will choose ain't the full representation of his potential. I picked 3 sceneries with a similar appearance, so to know more about him, check his other works. His style is like an anime with some realistic look, like we can see on the characters on the list Final Fantasy games. When I was analyzing his works, I came up with the conclusion that he puts more details on clothes, hair and armor than the facial features. I noticed also that he tries to show his idea rather than try to show like it was a real picture. And I kinda like that way of making things. I'm not saying that he lacks something, I'm just saying that he gives enough. I think that is a no-brainer that I will focus on marching. Why? Because of all I said about the details that he gives. The armor are very awesome, maybe for some it's nothing special, cause you may know how the technique of making metals and stuff, but I can't deny it's very well done. Not to mention that the scene is very emotional. The background is very dark, the characters are not smiling at all, and the girl is with a sad face like it's going to happen something bad on this battle. Of course, I could be here talking about how you could do the things better, but I think that you may not want to focus on it. Some of the characters and, for example, the ears of the horse don't have the full care that you give to the armor, for example, and the composition could be better. Overall, it seems that you are making more like concept art than full works, but it's not a bad thing, I'm just saying. I like what you made until now, so I hope to see more detail and care on your art for the future. Next we have Lofty Anchor. He is 22 years old, from USA, and one of his goals is to make a series comics. The mind of this guy must be full of ideas, I don't know why, but the things that he shows that he has a lot of thought behind of them. I know that pixel art is a bit overrated in our days, but when I see an artist using well, I praise them. Not just that, but this guy can actually draw well. On a serious tone, we can see great art from him with great detail. The intention for the little things is amazing. The personality that he gives on his characters is very nice, and I would like to see a full motion of them. Well, we got a lot of good deviations from him, but this one calls to me. Isa. Don't mind me if I call her the Dark Queen. I love badasses girls, and this one is on the spot. The details is very impressive, my friend. Starting on his shoes, going up to the armor and the dress. Oh my god. A girl with armor and a dress. Brilliant. The weapon is so awesome, the face, the crown, and finally the little details around the character. The only thing that I can say that I like to see more on your page is more works. Not because you don't have much, but because I would like to see more from you. And I wish good luck on that series of comics that you want to make. Keep on going. And for the end, we have Kralart. She is 24 years old and she is from Russia. She told me that her inspirations comes from her emotions. She mostly draws girls with a realistic look with some cartoony look. She doesn't rely on line art and the colors are very well chosen and the backgrounds are simple but great nonetheless. The details are not all over the place, but they are enough. She doesn't have issues with the body proportions, neither the face proportions. The characters show some personality and the ideas of them are very cool. Let's focus on the green gecko. What strikes me first on this work is the colors. The range between the green and the red is very impressive. Besides the color of the skin tone, the hair and the blue sky, the only colors that she uses is the green and the red. And when you analyze this, you came to the conclusion that it's beautiful. I suppose that you try to use only these colors because you try to use only the colors used on the gecko, and that was a very smart idea from you. Not to mention that it's very well drawn, and the only complaint that I have is more a nitpicking actually. It's the gecko. It could be on her shoulder because he's a bit odd on this work. But don't mind my opinion because it's just that. I want to see more, that's why I'm watching you, so keep on going. Like I always say, my friends, go check the description to see the Deviant's sites, cause I can't be the only one judging them. You have to give your 2 cents on them too. Now this is the part that I was talking about on the start of this video. I'm having issues on making this series, not because it's difficult, but because I'm not having fun. I was thinking on making this the last episode of this series, and it might be. I'm thinking on other ideas for the future content, like some tutorials and more music, possibly. I'm thinking about on not just making Deviant art, but also maybe branch out to other sites, and that way we could see possibly a series named like Artists with Potential. And for that reason I say that this could be the last video that I will make for the Deviants with Potential. I will put out when I feel like it, and I hope that you guys keep a lookout for my stuff. I didn't want to end this video on this tone, sorry, but that's how the things are going on with me. So let's hope that everything will go just fine, and I will see you on the next video. Keep on going, guys. Bye.